Hey guys, welcome. My name's Brant Beckman. I'm the morning meteorologist for News Center 1, and I am joined by
Anna Wedham. Hi, everyone. I'm head of sales and marketing at News Center 1.
So we are doing a very special thing today. Let's talk a little bit about what we got going on.
Sure. So this is the month of caring, and we'll dive a little deeper into that. But I wanted to explain a little bit about who we are and why News Center 1 is chosen to be a part of this and supporting United Way and all of the great people that they help. And I think part of it really comes down to, we're the only locally owned and operated television media group in the entire state of South Dakota. And it's something for us that we're extremely proud of, but at the same time, it's something that I feel like we need to make sure that we keep ourselves to an even higher standard when it comes to our local community. And so we need to be that community partner that's out there working with those people who are trying to make our home a better place. And that's what United Way of the Black Hills does. And that's why we feel like it's so important to do different things like this. So that's why everyone who's out there, thank you for being here today. We're so excited. We're going to try to keep you excited and ready to go and volunteer and help out. But honestly, to be real, this pandemic has been something that none of us have ever experienced. And I think for so long, we all talk about supporting things, but lots of times, even ourselves, we don't actually end up doing anything about that support. What are we actually doing? What are we, let's stop talking and actually get out there and make a difference. And that's what we're here today.
We're excited to give back is basically what it comes down to.
Yeah, can't you tell? I'm jacked.
So we're gonna get you guys going, get you pumped, get you ready for this event. Make sure you're sticking around for this. It's gonna be really good. You may have seen it before, or you may have even participated in it. Picture this. You enter a big room, and you are immediately hit with a flood of hundreds of people wearing the same colored shirt, standing, singing, cheering, and getting pumped up about volunteering in their community. There's even a drum line. Then, after this big celebration, these folks disperse through the town, pick up a paintbrush, garbage can, lawnmower, and give a helping hand to those in need in this community.
Because of the pandemic, United Way of the Black Hills has had to adapt to their Month of Caring model to still promote volunteerism while also promoting the health of their volunteers and communities.
So here we are, gathering virtually to celebrate giving back in the community. There is fun to come, music, giveaways, special guest speakers, and more.
So don't leave us. If you're tuning in right now, you are here because you care about your community. You care about the education, financial stability, and the health of each member. You are here because you believe that it takes more than one person or one organization to solve our community's most pressing issues to create a better tomorrow.
Thank you for joining, and again, welcome to the celebration of volunteerism and unity.
We mentioned earlier that there will be prize drawings throughout the entire celebration. You can still register for those prizes by going to nc1.tv/Month of Caring. And then you can select the register button below this stream. Thank you all for joining us. We're ready to welcome our first speaker of our kickoff event to the stage. You ready for it? Jamie Tennis, the Executive Director of United Way of the Black Hills, the lady that makes all of this happen, along with everyone else that's a part of United Way.
Thank you, Anna, and thank you everybody who is joining us today for our virtual kickoff. This was a big year for United Way. In January, we announced our brand new strategic plan focused on community impact. And this was really the culmination of years of planning behind the scenes with our board of directors and having many, many conversations in every single community in the Black Hills. And through those conversations, we developed our community needs assessment. And what we heard for the top needs in every community were mental health, substance abuse, early childhood education, food security, abuse, affordable housing, and economic opportunities. But you know what else we heard? we heard that United Way plays a vital role in addressing these needs by raising funds, coordinating action, and sharing information. And so, with our new strategic plan, we are going to continue to provide that service to our communities, but we're going to take it to the next level. Because what we're going to do is really focus in on these top 7 issues and look at the root causes. And with our partners around the table, we are going to not do the Band-Aid approach. We're going to really get to the heart of addressing these issues with your help. So we got to implement some of this new strategic focus a little sooner than any of us expected, and that was because of the pandemic. And back in mid-March, we recognized that the pandemic was going to have an impact locally. And while at the time we couldn't predict the extent of that impact and the timeline of that impact, we knew that we needed to position our United Way so that we can help our community when it needed it most. Since then, we have been having weekly conversations with many, many different entities, including nonprofits, local government, small business, everybody and anybody, to really understand real-time what's happening because of the pandemic and what are real-time solutions that we can implement to make a difference. And that's been invaluable, because what that led to was a very quick and efficient grant process that we could do to get funds out to our community. To date, we've awarded grants to 32 different organizations here in the Black Hills. And we continue to give out grants every week. We're still giving out grants. You can still go on and apply. And these grants are really focused on organizations who experienced an increase in demand for services or increased cost to provide their services because of the pandemic. And we've supported so many different things, and you can go to our website to see the details, but to just give you an overview, we've done things like hotel vouchers for families in Spearfish that are at risk of being evicted. We've done food for school-aged kids in Custer and Hermosa. We've helped childcare in Lead and Deadwood. We've done access to ebooks for kids in Meade County. We've done food baskets for families that are under quarantine in Rapid City who can't get out. We've provided school educational resources to combat learning loss because of COVID for kids in Hill City. We've done utility assistance for individuals in Belle Fourche, mental health counseling for individuals in Vail, and material for volunteer mask-making efforts throughout the entire Black Hills region. And again, we've done so much more. That's just a really quick snippet. So I want to say this work is really only possible thanks to the community. We launched our COVID Response Fund, and this was a special fundraising drive that we did specifically for the pandemic. And to date, we've raised almost $500,000, and that's thanks to you. I do want to give a special shout out, though, and thank 2 very special donors, Black Hills Energy and Elevate Rapid City, who really were the initial donors who stepped up to help support this work. So many lives were impacted thanks to this work. For example, the economic assistance. So we worked with 7 different nonprofits to provide economic assistance. Things like gas cards, internet access, hotel vouchers, utility assistance. These organizations reported up to a 500% increase in demand for services in what felt like overnight. And they reported 50% of those clients, brand new clients who had never sought help before, but our community came together to help them in their time of need. There was a woman who went to one of our organizations, and she had been employed and successful, and then due to the pandemic, lost her job and suffered. And she went and she signed up for unemployment, did all the things that you're supposed to do, but I don't know if you guys remember, it took some time for the unemployment to get on track. And so she was struggling to provide for her family. She went to one of these nonprofits who got one of our grants, and they were able to provide her with food, hygiene products, cleaning supplies. They also, as they talked to her, learned more about her story and her stresses that she was struggling with. And they connected her with another organization who was able to provide mental health counseling to help her through these stressful times. That is just an example of the magic of our community. And we are so blessed to live here in the Black Hills, because through this pandemic and really through the work we do every day at United Way, everybody has come together to do what needs to be done to help those in need as much as possible. And just the element of collaboration and working together has been amazing. So, I mentioned those needs that we found in our community needs assessment. The pandemic has truly exacerbated those needs. They existed before, they're going to exist after, but it's such a higher level right now. And so we really need to look at that and how we can position our organization to address those. One of the things that we are just now really diving into is understanding that the pandemic is going to have a long-term impact on our community, our nonprofits, and ourselves. And so trying to delve into that so that we can proactively look at how we can leverage your funds, your resources that you entrust us with to meet those needs. We just completed a survey with the nonprofits in South Dakota. 88% of the nonprofits have had a negative impact due to the pandemic. Childcare, over 1,800 childcare slots were temporarily lost, and there is a very real possibility that many of those won't come back. And when you think about that, the ripple effect, if these nonprofits suffer because of the pandemic, those individuals who won't be able to get care, who won't be able to get food, who won't be able to get counseling, childcare, think about all of the employees that if they have to turn around and tell their employer, I'm sorry, I can't come back to work because I can't find childcare, the economic impact in our community will be huge and it will just be felt and ripple. That is what United Way is fighting for right now. That is what we are doing. That is what we need your help with, because this is the type of work we do every day, learning what the needs are and putting our resources where we need to so that we can all emerge stronger after this pandemic. By investing in United Way, your dollars are staying here, helping families here in the Black Hills. Everything we do is local. And, a lot of people think United Way, we give you money and you give it to nonprofits. And while that is fundamental to what we do so much more. That's what today is all about. Between the volunteerism and the advocacy work, we get other grants that we bring to the community, things like federal dollars from the Emergency Food and Shelter Program that go directly to nonprofits that we help administer. That work is valuable. So we actually took a step this year and calculated all that. And I'm a data nerd, for those of you who don't know. I'm a total data geek, School of Mines alum, so I calculated it all. Do you know when you give $1 to United Way, we turn that dollar into $1.72 invested into the community. That is the value add when you partner with us to help our community that we bring. Let me repeat that. You give us $1, we almost double it and invest it back in the community. That is huge. And so we really need your help to make this happen. We've set our goal this year at a little over $2 million, $2,052,000 that we want to raise by December 31st. And I know we can do it because it's thanks to all of you that we've done what we've been able to do so far and that we'll be able to help so many more people in our future. There are many, many ways to give. You can call us up, call me up. I'd love to chat with you and tell you more stories about the impact of your dollars. You can also text to give. You'll see the number at the bottom of the screen. You can mail in your donations, but just please reach out, because if there is one thing that you can know, you can trust that when you give your dollars to us, we are going to invest them wisely to meet the true needs here in the Black Hills community. We've got a video that we want to show that kind of highlights some of that work. So I'll turn it away.
For 75 years, we've been uniting our community by fighting for food on every table, for every child to receive a quality education, for every family to be financially stable. Only when we're united can we discover innovative solutions for our community's greatest needs and ignite change. When you donate to United Way, you're investing in the future of your community. You're investing in Samantha through the programs such as the Imagination Library program, so she has a library of books in her home. You're investing in Joe to have affordable transportation to get to his job. and for Emily to have access to quality food. Be the spark to ignite change in our community. Donate today. Join the fight. United we fight. United we win.
And so today, it's about volunteering. It's also an opportunity for everyone to give something a little bit back. We're going through what we're going through, and you're wondering, my gosh, how can I help? And whether maybe you're not able to get outside and help, but there's other ways you can help. If you can't just get outside, then you can do something great for your neighbor by giving a donation. It's really easy with our text to give option. You just text MOC 2020 to 41444. Once again, MOC 2020 to 41444.
Awesome. So I think, that's something really to point out is without donations and without helpers and volunteers, this is not possible. And I think we've heard that sort of resonate throughout everyone's speeches today. And so this day is not about us. It's not about United Way and the speakers up here. It's about you guys. So let's take a look and see, how those donations are coming in. Let's take a look at that goal thermometer that they have on the United Way of the Black Hills website.
Yes.
Have you checked it out? If you haven't, this would be a good time to take a look. This will be updated with each donation received today and throughout the year's campaign. Just go to unitedwaybblackhills.org, and then you can be in the know of how the donations are rolling in.
And if you think that you aren't able to make a difference, you do. That thermometer shows that. Every little bit helps.
So have you heard of Brandon Jones? Have you actually heard him and his band play?
Yes, and I feel like everyone else should have an opportunity to do so as well.
I agree. So we are lucky enough to have him here today. So please, let's enjoy some music with him.
Long necks and
Have you registered yet for our prize drawings? You should. Go to nc1.tv/Month of Caring and select the register button under this live stream.
All right, please welcome Lori Vega, President of the United Way of the Black Hills Board of Directors.
Welcome, Lori.
Thank you, Brant. Good morning. I am so honored and thrilled to welcome you to our United Way of the Black Hills Month of Caring kickoff event. First off, a huge thank you to all of our amazing sponsors for making this virtual event possible. Their commitment to our communities is unshakable and so vital in these difficult times when the support the United Way provides is more critical than ever. I do want to especially highlight our signature sponsors, Black Hills Energy, Monument Health, New Center One, and Core Wharf. We could not do this without you. Thank you so much. Also, a special shout out to Fountain Springs Church for opening their doors and allowing us to hold this event here, and to the Brandon Jones Band, whose music you will hear throughout. To start off, I want to quote Martin Luther King, who said, "Everyone can be great because everyone can serve." To all of you who are listening, participating, volunteering, sponsoring, or United Way or other helping agency, you are already great because you do care, you do contribute, and you serve every single day. So my biggest thanks to all of you. Nothing great is accomplished alone. It takes a team of committed people. You all are the foundation of the work that we do. In my role at Ellsworth Air Force Base and my previous positions at many installations over the last 30 years, I've had the opportunity to see the amazing things that happen every year on Day of Caring, as well as year-round, through the generous support of our United Way volunteers and agencies. The United Way and the military community have always been solidly connected, supporting our active duty members, their spouses, children, our retirees, and our veterans. Every installation I have ever known has always had a big support and partnership with United Way. Ellsworth is no exception. Day of Caring is one of our biggest opportunities to give back and engage with our neighbors. It epitomizes one of the Air Force's core values, service before self, and we support it in force. And while we're all avid supporters of Day of Caring or Month of Caring this year, we know that our service members, our families, and our veterans get so much in return from the United Way agencies. Our many volunteers are proud to support this year's Month of Caring in the United Way. I have personally been involved in United Way in multiple locations as a volunteer, a United Way agency director, and a board member. I truly believe in the work that United Way does and have seen it change the lives of so many people. The resources provided have allowed early learning for our children to be improved. The Airmen and Family Readiness Center is able to bolster financial stability and relieve the stressors of deployments and separations and the frequent moves of our military families. The Career Readiness Center has helped military and veterans find jobs. The Red Cross has united service members around the world with their families in times of need. And recently, COVID relief funds have aided veterans with temporary housing through VOA and Operation Homefront. There are so many more examples and not enough time to list them all because every United Way agency has served our military members and veterans in some way. Our active duty members and veterans are obviously very close to my heart, but United Way supports everyone in our community. Last year, we raised $2.2 million, which assisted children and families across the Black Hills region. This year, more than ever, United Way agencies need your support as we navigate our new normal after COVID-19. This has been a challenging year, but we have come together and we know we will overcome. In the Air Force, we say flexibility is the key to air power, but we actually know it's the key to success in most things. And United Way is and will continue to be flexible to the needs of our communities, adapting and offering support for whatever challenges lay ahead, just as we have done during the pandemic. Thank you again for your support in the past, for this year's Month of Caring, and during the upcoming campaign year. In the words of Margaret Mead, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Know that you are changing lives, our community, and the world through your service and support every single day.
All right, folks, I think it's time to do a giveaway. Thank you, Rushmore Adventure Park, for donating gift certificates for wristband passes. It's a great adventure. Winners will be announced throughout today's event at United Way, the Black Hills Facebook page. Just a reminder, you can still register throughout the event by going to nc1.tv/Month of Caring and selecting the register button under this live stream.
When I first joined Core Wharf a couple years ago, one of the things that our mine general manager, Ken Nelson, really pointed me to was some of the really unique work happening that was just starting up as an initiative with United Way. It's called Black Hills Reads. Kayla Klein was transitioning into that role. He asked me to partner with her and help get that work started. So what was really neat was to be on the front end of something. And the passion that comes with that is really awesome, because we can take the passion of the person who leads our business and match it with an awesome need in the community. And we were able to do that as we jump-started the Black Hills Reads program. Ken said we were going to be donating a split donation between our Wharf Sustainability Fund and our Wharf Site Fund. I went, what an awesome opportunity to get closer to the early learning initiative going on, to be able to support that nonprofit and help it with its sustainability. And so it just looked like a great time to really kind of pull all those things together. In fact, we're going to be doing our Month of Caring project at the Northern Hills Alliance for Children. We're going to be working on their outdoor play equipment, hoping to give them a shed space and a shed so that they can further make classroom space for children, because they've had to adjust their operating model just like the rest of us. So we're pretty excited about all that work. I firmly believe that when we invest in our youth early, we get great results. And it's probably a personal reason as well. My daughter was failing to read in the 2nd and 3rd grade, and we knew it, and she didn't want to read, and it was miserable. And it was through early intervention that and sustained intervention all the way through the 5th grade that allowed her to get on the other side of that. And Monday she started med school.
Our next speaker is the general manager of Core Wharf, Ken Nelson. He has taken initiative in focusing their philanthropic efforts into childcare in the Northern Hills.
Thank you, Brant. So I'm Ken Nelson. I'm the general manager of Wharf Resources outside of Leeds, South Dakota. I'm a local person here for 20 years or more, and grew up in the Northern Black Hills. Here at Core Wharf, we've been partners with the United Way for a very long time, and we want to continue that. This year, we are honored to be a signature sponsor for the Month of Caring. Especially critical this year because many of the nonprofits have had to change their model due to COVID-19. One of the initiatives we have taken up to and focus on learning and access to childcare. Why? The children in our community are our future, the future for our workforce, our businesses, our communities. When Kayla shared that less than 50% of the children in the Northern Hills are proficient in reading by the 3rd grade, we knew we had to help. We have helped fund and get the word out on parents on Baby's First Backpack and books for children through the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, and we'll continue to support this great work. We are also concerned about the quality and availability of childcare in our communities. In the work that is being done around early learning on local level, we can only get so far. Just recently, we donated $15,000 between the Wharf Sustainability Fund and the site donation funds to the Northern Hills Alliance for Children, as they have been critically impacted by COVID to help their operation sustained. It's going to take many of us leaders coming together to help provide guidance and funding partnerships on both the local and state business levels to bring certification to these instructors and raise the level of care in our community. As we have done in the past years, we will be taking on projects in our local community during the month as a way to continue to support the organizations and members of our communities.
I'm being told that we just did another drawing for a gift card from Liberty Superstore. So make sure to go to United Way of the Black Hills Facebook page to see if you are the winner.
Black Hills Energy has been a longtime supporter of the United Way of the Black Hills. We would like to now welcome Lynn Evans, President and CEO of Black Hills Energy, to share more about their support of United Way.
Thank you, Anna. The partnership between Black Hills Energy and United Way started back at the inception of United Way in the Black Hills area, more than 76 years ago. A member of our team recently found our company newsletter that highlighted our 1989 United Way campaign. More than 30 years ago, employees from Black Hills Power and a subsidiary called Western Production Company, along with a company match, raised over $57,000 for the local United Way. Since then, our company campaign has grown to $750,000 to support 50 different United Way agencies across 7 states. This includes employee pledges and a 25% match from our company foundation. We value our partnership with United Way because through them, we can support key nonprofits and prioritize community efforts throughout our service areas, ensuring each donation is put to good use and that we have a significant impact on our communities year after year. United Way is our charity of choice. We believe so much in its mission that we provide employees a paid day off if they pledge their fair share, which is a pledge of 1 hour of pay a month.
One of the cool things about the Day of Caring is that so many people come together, enjoy lunch, listen to a speaker, and network, and get to have that one-on-one time. I know we're not exactly getting it this year, but let's go see some people who are out there together and really enjoying today's kickoff.
Once again, Anna, these are just amazing stories.
They really are.
You feel inspired?
I do. Let's go do something fun.
Like giveaway?
Like a giveaway.
Like a giveaway. It's giveaway time. Let's go ahead and give away our awesome prize package from Northern Hills Federal Credit Union. This goodie package has all sorts of things like a trunk organizer, pizza cutter, and cutting board. I need those things for sure.
Brant, are you going to be singing for us today? Are you our music talent?
You do not want that.
La, la,
You do not want to hear me sing, but I know of someone who would probably do a better job than me.
Yes. If you haven't heard of Brandon Jones, you will now, and you will love him. Let's listen to one of their songs.
Staring at the ceiling, got a feeling, but I won't be sleeping still see it like a wildfire in the dark. I got your name, now I gotta find a way to get you out of my head and into my you there, won't let go. There's so much about you I'm dying to know. Must be the reason, maybe, that we met while I'm tossing and turning, and I can't forget that little smile you shot at me. I still see it like a wildfire in the dark. I got your name, now I gotta find a way to get you out of my
I'm feeling the giving right now, so let's give away another prize. This one will be a $30 Custer Chamber of Commerce box. Make sure you are checking United Way the Black Hills Facebook page to see if you are a winner, and continue to register at nc1.tv/month of caring. Once again, link right below me, right here. These have been amazing messages of community we've been hearing today, and we're going to keep that going right along here. Our next speakers are a tag team from Fountain Springs Church who are generously donating the space we are using today. Please welcome David and Katie Canand.
Thanks, Brant. So here's the deal. We as a church are ecstatic. Like, I'm talking pumped up about being a part of this because it's the heart of our church. I mean, you may not like church, go to church, but listen, we think a church should be for the community, not just in it, but for it. And one of the ways to do that isn't just to really speak with your mouth, it's to live it out. And so I call it an honor, whatever good word there is. We're excited and honored to be a part of a moment, I think, in our area's history of getting involved in people's lives, where they need it, as they need it. And so we want to be invested, and so we're honored to be a part of it, and ecstatic. I'm amped up.
Good. That's right. Our heart as a church is to be a good neighbor to the people in our community and around our whole region. One of the ways we strive to do that is to listen and learn to see where the needs and the gaps exist. So many of the initiatives that we are committed to as a church, from foster care and food insecurity to housing and mental health, have the United Way's influence and efforts all over them. They work tirelessly to gather data and to build bridges for organizations and individuals to come together so that we can all be better together.
It's awesome when you think about that there are needs in a community and there's a group of people, which you're now included in this, that want to pay attention to the needs of people. I mean, honestly, when you look at life, there's a lot of stuff that you can read and look at, but an area that loves people, come on. So if you've ever wanted to love people and you're like, I don't know how to do this well, you walk that out by being generous to people. Love can be spoken, but it got to be lived out, and that's what generosity is. So be a part of this. We encourage you to be a part of this. Serve people, love people, and let's be the best version that we can be.
This day so far has been so uplifting. It's such an honor to be a part of this. So I want you all to feel the love right now, and let's give away a gift package from UPS.
Oh shoot, here we go.
Day of Caring has been a very important part of what we do and what we want to do, and we're very proud of it. These are on my wall at work, and we have a lot of fun when we do it. And this is our president and our director at the nursing home as Sonny and Cher at our lip sync contest that we have now made an annual event that is on hold because of COVID. But we do have fun. And so we like to get leadership involved. We have them, we torture them as much as we can. We kiss pigs and we do dunk tanks, and we do whatever we can to motivate and help people come together. One of the Day of Carings was really important to us because when we started a hospital in Custer back in 1963, I believe it was, we had a nurse that was on the board that was one of those that said, yes, we need a hospital. And a lot of people back then didn't think Custer did. And when we built this new hospital, this person became a very fond person to us. And we ended up painting their barn. And so it was kind of like giving back to this person that had given to our community, 50 years ago to help us build a hospital. So, giving, or Day of Caring is a part of giving back to the community. And as Monument Health, we strive on being a giver in the community. And so it's what we like to do, and we're really proud of that.
Thank you for that wonderful message. We're very excited to have Mark Schmidt, president of Custer, Lead, and Deadwood Markets for Monument Health here today.
Well, thank you, Anna. And hello, my name is Mark Schmidt. I'm president of Monument Health, Lead Deadwood, and Custer Markets. And today we're really here to talk about our relationship with our communities and how we impact our communities for generations to come. Our commitment throughout the Black Hills can be seen through our partnerships, specifically with the United Way, is what I want to talk about today. When you look back over multiple years, and I can share, I've been with Monument Health for 5 years, again, serving as a leader in the Deadwood and Custer community. And making a difference every day means we have to look for partnerships across the communities we serve throughout the Black Hills. And one of the partnerships that we've had for many years that we enjoy very much because of the causes that they help us with is the United Way of the Black Hills. We enjoy the relationship with United Way. Jamie and her crew work very well with us. We support their causes throughout the year. And when we focus on what's going to be coming up in September, the month of caring, we just want to talk about how we have provided historically the Day of Caring. And I think everyone's aware we changed that strategy under United Way because of some of the requirements with distancing, et cetera. So what the Day of Caring has meant for us is really that opportunity to get out in the communities we serve and to do it across the Black Hills and to really learn from what everyone comes up with as far as ideas and projects, and leveraging really the team at United Way along with our caregivers and our physicians, and looking at what are some of the opportunities, what are other folks doing, what can we learn from. And really the Day of Caring is not about the day, even though it may sound like that. And the month of caring will be very similar. What that day gives us the opportunity is really to come together across the Black Hills and showcase gifting or giving back to the communities. And we do it in a fashion where we come together, as most folks know, in the morning or the afternoon, and we really share the United Way's perspective to the organization. It's kind of the kickoff, if you will, and it's the rally call, and it gets us all excited. And then we take off into the communities and we serve in different capacities and projects. We've done things in Deadwood where we have helped the Lead Boys and Girls Club. We've helped the community parks by doing cleanup days. We've helped elderly or those that are a little more unfortunate to clean up their yards or paint their homes and do really a lot of beautification projects. We just love being outdoors and gives us that opportunity, but we also find indoor projects. So it allows us as caregivers and physicians of Monument Health to come together to spend that day, to maybe get away from those grinds at work, to let go for that period of time and really do good in the community. And build friendships. You know, there's some of the folks we come together with that maybe we don't spend an afternoon or a day together, and we get to do that and we get to bond. And my point on it really isn't just a day of caring. It gives us the opportunity, a very good example, in Lead Deadwood, in the Lead community where we have helped the Boys and Girls Club over many years. As we came together to help them clean the facility and support them, we recognized there really was some opportunity to do some exercise programs on a daily basis for some after-school programs. And it allowed some of our caregivers to come together and volunteer a couple nights a week to put together a program that was both educational and also had some exercise component for these children, and it was Walk Across South Dakota. We also recognized that some of their equipment needed to be updated to make it a little more easier and efficient for them to clean the facility, which is very important to us. And also some of the tools they use for education could be updated. So it really started a journey that we would go down to provide more service to the club and make it more of about a year of giving or a year of support. But that day of caring really was the catalyst to get that started. In Custer, some of the projects that we have done over the years, we have recently, after the flood last year, a lot of the community came together under the Day of Caring and helped clean up some of the damage that was done in the Custer community. We've helped elderly community members that maybe for various reasons needed help again with cleanup outside, or in one instance we helped a rancher paint his most prized possession, his barn. That was near and dear and was the first thing they saw when they got up in the morning and looked out their window, and was very special. And that also gave us an opportunity to share back with the individuals that had served the community and also had served healthcare in the Custer area. Also just recognizing that in the Custer area, we have community members, caregivers that help us both in Hot Springs and Hill City. So again, it really gives us a Southern Hills flavor. We also ask caregivers and our physicians to support gifts through monetary donations. They can do that through different means. And really we ask them to come to a gathering that we hold, and the opportunities to share to them what are the values of United Way, what are some of the collaborations that we've worked with where we come together, and really what can they get behind and be passionate about. And there's a quote, and I heard it again recently, and I can't give credit to who said it first, but what it said was, if you really want individuals to get behind your causes, you really need to become their friend first. And so we do that, and we do that within both of our hospitals or markets, as we call them, to bring people together, to get behind a cause, to get behind a purpose, come to the Day of Caring. We know it's a smaller group that provides that. Provide that now with our Month of Caring. Let's find these causes. Let's leverage the great talent and resources that United Way has, and really create something that's long-lasting and sustainable. And to me, that's what's most important about this relationship between Monument Health, our caregivers, our physicians, and the United Way.
I was asked whether or not I would be presenting the musical talents for today, and I said that was probably not the best idea, so we have probably someone a lot better at this lined up.
I agree. I think it's time that we listen to a little music and enjoy a quick break.
She was tall and pretty and beautiful, and sometime I found myself by her side, and now I'm holding her and she's a holding me. I still remember the first time she looked into my eyes, and then she kissed me all night. Yeah, she kissed me all night. We held on to each other all night, and you know I found something strong. Well, you know she was gonna hold me too. When she kissed me all night. Yeah, and then she kissed me all night. I still remember our first waking. Oh, we played horseshoes till dark and then we danced again. We stared up at the stars and we held each other tight. It was the first time I saw love in her eyes. Then she kissed me all night. Yeah, she kissed me all night. We held on to each other all night, and you know I found love so strong. Well, you know she was gonna love me too. When she kissed me all night. Yeah, and then she kissed me all night. Well, I don't know how long this is gonna last, but you can bet on her sweetness. I'm gonna love her until I die. As long as she can kiss me all night. Yeah, honey, kiss me all night. Whoa, baby, kiss me all night.
We have had just some amazing stories today, and it's no surprise that we have more on our agenda. We're going to keep that train rolling. Please welcome Bobby Jean Jarvinen, Business Community Manager at Monument Health.
Thank you, Brant. This is an opportunity to unite our caregivers outside of work through volunteerism and giving. Working together for the good of the community can accomplish great things. This is just one more way that Monument Health continues to strive to make a difference every day. We had approximately 82 Monument Health volunteers. Monument Health volunteers logged approximately 574 hours last year during the Day of Giving. Every Monument Health market participated.
Drum roll, please. Do you know what time it is? It's drawing time. Let's go ahead and give away another wristband set to Rushmore Mountain Adventures. And you know what? Why not make it a party? So let's make it 2 sets of 4.
Oh, brother, here we go.
I think country music really fits with this. Now, not everybody may appreciate it as much as I do, but country, I think it embodies who we are as South Dakotans, as Midwesterns, and, you know, I'm excited for everybody to kind of feel that beat and get excited about Brandon Jones's music.
We're in the Black Hills, we're in the right region, right time, right place, and so are you. Let's listen to this.
I can feel the freedom blowing in the wind, blowing through the tall grass and the pines. And I can feel the new blood that's flowing in the streams, washing all the worries from my mind. And I can see an eagle floating in the air, taking me to where I need to go. The wind streams an eagle, welcome me back home. And that's where I go, that's where the good life begins. And that's how I roll, rolling with the hills and wind. So I roll down an old Black Hills road. When I was a young boy, my daddy told me, son, treat this land like it's your own. Be thankful that you're given this chance to enjoy the Black Hills that we call our home. And now he would take me hunting and fishing in the streams, telling me stories of the land. But somewhere in the Black Hills, this boy became a man. And that's where I go, that's where the good life begins. And that's how I roll, rolling with the hills and with the wind. So I roll down an old Black Hills back road. Oh, take 'em down the pigtails, boy. Start up your big trucks and grab your SUVs. Load up your minivans, uncover that GT. Saddle up your horses, it's getting time to go. And fire up your motorcycles and let them thunder roll. And we roll down an old Black Hills back road. Ooh, and that's where I go, that's where the good life begins. Ooh, and that's how I roll, rolling with the hills and with the wind. Ooh, and that's where I go, that's where the good life begins. Ooh, and that's how I roll, rolling with the hills and with the wind. So I roll down an old Black Hills back road. Them old roads gone yonder, that's how I
Have you checked the United Way of the Black Hills Facebook page yet? You really should, because we just gave away another registered viewer a $50 gift card for a Dakota Bank.
So I just wanted to share a personal experience of kind of one of the reasons why I support United Way and really find value in what they do for the community. When our first son was born, my wife and I just got him home from the hospital, and on that first night we started to see his left arm start to squeeze and get tight, and we knew that wasn't normal. So we took him into the emergency room, and they immediately life-flighted him to a children's hospital, and they discovered through a series of tests that he had a stroke on the right side of his brain. And so the doctors were, preparing us and telling us due to that stroke that he might not have the use of the left side of his body, and that, kind of prepare that he might never be able to walk. And so after spending some sleepless nights in the children's hospital, we were eventually released and able to go back home, and started to do some research and look out for what resources we had to help our son. And one of those was a partner, a nonprofit that was supported by United Way and really focused on early childhood development in education. And they were able to come to our home and do exercises with our son to help him develop and use that left side of his body. So when he was, basically birthed through the first 2 years of his life, would, give us a resource and really brought comfort to our family and gave us hope and what we could do with our son. And it was amazing to see his progress over the years. And now today he's an 11-year-old boy, active, uses both sides of his body normally, and really can't tell any of the effects of the stroke. And so really touches home for me and the importance of the United Way and what they do in the community, serving families and those in need in the community.
That was an amazing message. We're going to keep this going right along here. Please join us in welcoming Val Simpson, the Senior Manager of Corporate Community Affairs at Black Hills Energy, to the stage.
Thank you, Anna and Brant. Last year, Black Hills Energy's total charitable impact was $5.5 million. That included contributions and sponsorships for a lot of quality nonprofits, support of United Ways, economic development organizations, and chambers of commerce, as well as energy assistance and the investment in our environment through the planting of trees. We are fortunate to have United Way as part of our company history, but also part of our culture and hopefully part of our legacy as well. It really is supported from the top in our company, but more importantly, the United Way campaign comes alive through the volunteers and employees who organize and run successful United Way campaigns every year. I am really proud of that team across our company, and particularly those here in South Dakota. Our goal at Black Hills Energy is to have a positive impact on the communities that we're privileged to serve. And we know when our communities are strong, our company thrives as well. We are proud of the long partnership with United Way of the Black Hills, and we are very grateful for the work that they do in supporting and strengthening the communities we serve.
All good things do come to an end. That's right, it is our last prize drawing. This one will be for another $50 gift card from Dakota Bank. Make sure to check United Way of the Black Hills Facebook page to see if you are a winner.
And now for a woman whose speeches are famous for getting everyone pumped up, the one, the only Rosellen Reese, United Way of the Black Hills Administrative Assistant and Coordinator of the Month of Caring. Let's get right to it.
Well, thank you, Brant, so much. Now we're getting into the best part of our day where we will be going out with all of our volunteers, and I would like to just say thank you to each and every one of you who are participating again this year with our United Way Month of Caring. If you've noticed, it's not Day of Caring this year because we're going to be using the whole month of September to be visible in our community, giving back to each and every one, be it an organization, be it individuals, or it being just a citizen walking down the street. Now, what I would like for all of us to do, those of you who are participating as a volunteer, and even those who are watching today, because our children will either be in school or some will be homeschooled or whatever you want to call it. So for, and what do you call it when the kids, you have extra time and you need them to go outside and do something? I would like all of you guys to get some chalk, they call it the sidewalk chalk. And this is something we're going to do not just for people who are at home where people volunteer, but you're going to be volunteering and helping everybody by taking the chalk, going out to your sidewalks, and we're going to be helping people mentally as well by writing something nice, being kind, be it a smiley, be it a nice saying have a happy day, and we will be helping people by putting a smile on their faces when they're looking as they're walking, whether they're down, whether they're sad. So it's more than just going out raking, cleaning out gutters, painting. This is something that each and every one of us can do. Also, I would like to thank our sponsors who have been so generous in participating and making sure that United Way of the Black Hills can do our month of caring this year. And again, last year, my theme or our theme for the Day of Caring was Lean on Me. This year, because of the pandemic, things are a lot different than they have ever been before. And it touches each and every one of us, whether we see it, whether we feel it, whether we know it, but we all lend a hand in helping each other because we need each other, whether we realize it or not. So the song that I had picked for this year was the one that was done by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a better day. So let's start giving. There are choices that we make every day. We're making our own way, so it's cool. Let's make a better day, just you and me. So you and I, together every day, inspiring hope, and we're changing lives. As we say at United Way, united we fight, united we win. Everybody, you have an awesome day, have an awesome month of September, and know that we appreciate you. And believe it or not, we really love you because we need you, and you need us as well, and we're here for each other. Take care, and we'll see you again next year.
What's up, everybody? We're the Brandon Jones Band, and it really does mean a lot to have us be a part of your special day. So thank you so much for having us on your kickoff for the month of caring, United Way of the Black Hills. Thank you so much.